Hi, welcome to Explore Gwinnett's Top 10. Every month we share with you some of the best places, events, and things to do in Gwinnett, Georgia's largest, most diverse county. Get to feel the small town heart that has a big city soul with hosts Victoria and Rico.
Hi, you're here with Rico Figliolini, host of Peachtree Corners Live, and co-host of some other podcasts as well you should check out online. With me today for our current Top 10 list, I love these Top 10 lists, is Victoria Hawkins. What a great woman to be here with me.
Thank
Explore
you.
Gwinnett. Appreciate you coming in.
Of course, thanks for having us again, Rico.
She brings such great lists, and this one, you're going to love this, because this is the top 10 things to do this winter. No reason to be out in the cold. You could be inside and doing unbelievable stuff. I mean, you could be just jumping up. You could be visiting with all sorts of like the Gladiators and be in the midst of that too.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us, the first one that we can talk about is really big now at an Infinity Energy Center.
Exactly. So there's no excuse to say there's nothing to do. I'm bored this winter. We have a great list here of things to do. The first one, the Georgia Swarm. Mm-hmm. So they are a lacrosse team, actually, and they're doing very, very well, actually, here in Gwinnett. People are still kind of getting used to the idea of lacrosse. A lot of the younger people, it's offered in high schools and things now, but now you can go and watch a professional lacrosse team play at the Infinite Energy Arena. The tickets begin at $25, so it's not bad at all. They do a lot of really great theme nights. They have a big country night coming up where they have live performances and things like that, so definitely check out their website and look at what they have going on.
Excellent. There's a lot of high schools here in Gwinnett County with lacrosse teams, a lot of club lacrosse teams and travel teams. Just a big sport taken off in the county.
Absolutely.
Next one is, they've been around for a while, but Atlanta Gladiators.
Exactly. A lot of people complain there's no hockey in Atlanta, but there is. The ECHL professional team, the Atlanta Gladiators, they're representing for all of Atlanta. They've been playing over at the arena for years and years, over 10 years at least. They actually play over 35 home games at the Infinite Energy Arena, and the tickets start at just $14.
Wow.
So
that's inexpensive.
Exactly. It's a really great value to take the family out and go watch some professional hockey.
Some good stuff there. Now, if you just want to be jumping around, there's a bunch of places to go to, and tell us about the indoor trampoline parks.
Sure. If you have kids at home who are filled with energy and you want them to get all that energy out, visit one of the indoor trampoline parks. And they're for adults too. They're for kids of all ages. Sure. So they offer, aside from just jumping on all the trampolines and doing tricks and flips and all that kind of stuff, they have dodgeball. They even have aerobics. If you're looking for a new and different type of exercise with the new year coming up and you want to do something, try one of their aerobics classes. But there's a lot of options for trampoline parks. There's Sky Zone in Suwanee, Rock and Jump in Buford, Nitro Zone right here in Peachtree Corners. Also Get Air over in Stone Mountain, and they start about $10 to $15 to jump for maybe 30 minutes to an hour.
That's not bad. And like Victoria says, there's other things at those parks too to do.
Absolutely.
I know there's a ninja track in Nitro Zone, which is kind of neat. Don't forget that. Gwinnett Environmental Heritage Center. What's going on there?
So the Gwinnett Environmental and Heritage Center over in Buford, and also the Lawrenceville Female Seminary, those are both facilities that are owned by Gwinnett County Parks and Recreation. So most people, when they think of the Parks Department, you just think of the outdoor parks. So you kind of cancel those out for the winter. But they also own these two facilities that you can go visit when it's cold or when it's hot, that are indoor facilities, more like museums and interactive exhibits and things like that. So the Environmental and Heritage Center, like I said, that's in Buford. It has a lot of information about Gwinnett's culture and indigenous people who lived in Gwinnett and water in Gwinnett and conserving energy and all kinds of things.
It's an interactive place.
It's an interactive place for sure. They offer classes and summer camps and all kinds of things. So definitely check that out. And then the Lawrenceville Female Seminary, was actually a historic building in downtown Lawrenceville. And on the second level of that, there's actually a Gwinnett History Museum.
And not too many people know about that.
Not too many people know about that at all.
Great place to go. You can make a circuit this winter and just do a bunch of these places. Next one is celebrating veterans. Really?
Absolutely.
Been around for a little while.
Yeah, so also in Lawrenceville, inside of the historic courthouse that's on the square, a lot of people think that's just a wedding facility, but also housed there is the Gwinnett Veterans Museum. So you can go there and learn about all different locals who served in the military. Tons of people have donated uniforms, guns, newspaper articles, all kinds of memorabilia and things and artifacts that you can go and, you know, take your kids or anyone who's interested in that sort of thing, and just learn about previous wars and different people in Gwinnett and things like that.
It goes back well over a couple of hundred years, or at least certainly over 150 years.
Exactly, exactly.
Great place to go. The next one on the list is if you're into speeding,
Yes.
legally, we go to K1 Speed in Duluth, right?
Yes, so K1 Speed, like you said, it's located in Duluth, and it's actually indoor racetracks.
Yes.
And again, it's for people of all ages. Don't just think of kids, because these cars go pretty fast.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, they go pretty fast. I'm always last place. So, so that's definitely something that's fun that everyone in the family will enjoy doing. Again, it'll get you to run your energy out and, you know, do something fun and active without being outside.
Excellent. The next on the list is actually two places. Tell us about those.
Sure. So next on the list is kind of the all under one roof, fun places to go, Dave & Buster's and Stars and Strikes. So Gwinnett fortunately has 2 different Dave & Buster's locations, and then we have 3 different Stars and Strikes locations.
Amazing.
So Dave & Buster's, there's Duluth and Lawrenceville, and Stars and Strikes, Buford, Loganville, and Decula.
We cover the county.
We cover every corner of the county, of this huge county. So at these places, you can do bowling, arcade games. All of them have really great restaurants, actually. They have full bars for the parents.
Yeah.
They have all kinds of things to do, billiards, all kinds of things. So those are good places where everybody in the family is satisfied.
That's it. And if you're going to the one in Duluth, Costco's right across the way. So after you do shopping, just go over there and just chill out. That's kind of neat. Now, if you're into horses, you're into jousts, there's a great place. This came to this county a long time ago.
It did, probably just over 10 years ago.
Yes, my daughter was only 13, I think. No, actually, she was 11 at that time. And she loves horses. She became an equestrian after
Oh, wow.
I don't know if it was because of that, but certainly
It played
around
a part.
that time.
Yeah, that's
So
awesome.
This place is called Medieval Times.
Yes,
So
Medieval
tell us about
Times. They're open year round, but winter is a great time to go and check them out. They even do a huge New Year's Eve event. So they have things happening all the time. As you mentioned, if you love horses, even if you just love the pageantry of, you know, theater and acting and things like that, Medieval Times is a great place to go. So their ticket prices start around $35, but the great thing is you get dinner included. You
that's
get
right.
a 3-course meal. So that's really a great thing. You feed the whole family and you get to see a show. So Medieval Times is definitely a great thing to do this winter.
It's like, it's set up really like, you don't have to go to the Georgia Renaissance Center or the Renaissance Festival. You could do this. It lines up and you see the horses, see the jousting, the sword play. Good place.
Exactly.
The next one, last one on the list is actually a bunch of them because we're talking about arts and theater now.
Yes, arts and theater. So Gwinnett, we're very fortunate to have a lot of different places to experience the arts all around the county. A couple that we'll talk about, the Aurora Theatre over in Lawrenceville. They have a ton of all kinds of programming throughout the year. They do actually comedy nights on Fridays.
Right.
They even do some theater that is targeted for college-age students,
Really?
students at Georgia Gwinnett College and things
Okay.
like that, just to try to bring a younger crowd into the arts.
Sure.
And then they have their main stage plays, which they win tons of awards and things all the time for all of their programming that they do. They stay very, very busy there. Also, Owen Presents.
Right.
If you're familiar with Eddie's Attic over in downtown Decatur, Eddie Owen is the namesake behind that, and he runs Owen Presents in downtown Duluth. So they offer live music several nights per week. If live music is your thing and you're looking to go and enjoy like open mic nights and different things like that, then Owen Presents is a great place to go.
Excellent. And then we have some other places as well. In Buford, there's Tannery Row Artist Colony.
Yes.
Great place. Love to go there. Just walk around and just see all the stuff.
Exactly. It's really cool and a lot of people don't know about it. So Tannery Row Artist Colony is actually located inside of what used to be a leather tannery. So like a factory where they made saddles and shoes and different things like that. So it's a great historic building, which now you walk inside and it's a mix between artist studios and a gallery. So they do regular exhibits and events throughout the year, but also when you walk through there, you might see 3 or 4 different artists who are just sitting there working in their various mediums. Maybe they're sculpting or painting or making jewelry or whatever, and everything there is for sale. So it's like all these different experiences in one. You're shopping, you're experiencing art. They offer art classes. So that's a great place to go to really dig into the arts if that's your thing.
Cool. So we've been through the top 10 list. This is a great list. This is the 6th one that we've done so far. We have another 4 or another 6 to go, actually. And Victoria's always bringing these great lists. I can't wait to find out what the next lists are, because this is so cool. And there's always something that everyone can be happy about. Family, individuals, college kids, wherever you want to go. So thank you for visiting with us. Enjoy this top 10 list. There are other top 10 lists. Go back to peachtree.com, visit our YouTube page, Facebook page, tons of them, or go directly to exploregwinnett.org and find out more places to go to in this great county. Thank you, Victoria.
Thanks for having me.
Appreciate you being here.
Join us every month for Explore Gwinnett's Top 10 list on the Peachtree Corners Life podcast and website. See you next time.